everybody. Thank you for tuning in to Music Monday at www.peauxeticexpressions.com. Thanks for those who have subscribed to the YouTube channel, and if you haven't already done so, make sure you do that before you finish watching this video. And today we are talking about new artist Carolyn Smith, who actually really isn't that new. She's been around since 2007 as a member of the group Carolyn Smith and the Goodnight Sleeps. I'm not really familiar with their music at all, but they were an all-male band, and she was the female lead singer, much like Lauryn Hill was with the Fugees. But she's branched off on her own now. Her new solo album is called Half About Being a Woman. It's a really great CD. I just happened to stumble upon it on iTunes, and really glad that I did. It's only 9 tracks, and each song on there is really, kind of slamming in its own right. And she's got some really good songwriting, great lyrics on here, great voice. I mean, she's really a breath of fresh air, I would say, in music, and something that's really needed right now. And one of her songs, Magazine, which I featured the music video in my blog, the written blog, so make sure you check that out as well. It's called The Half of Carolyn Smith. And it's really cool because conceptually what she's doing is she has all these women that are in their bra and panties and they're kind of dancing around. They're not all, size 2 or maybe what you would expect to see in a music video. So it's really cool how she did that. And then there's these kind of weird close-ups of her eating gummy worms and spaghetti and ice cream sandwiches. So it's a very interesting video, I'll say that. So make sure you check it out, and the review, again, is called The Half of Carolyn Smith. And she also has a sound, I think, that'll remind you somewhat of an In Vogue in a way. She has that kind of 90s girl group appeal, I guess you would say, to her. And her voice is really similar to Joss Stone. I don't know if you all ever remember some of her music, but she has a very similar voice to her, and I think they both sound alike. It would be kind of cool, really, to see them do a song together and how that would turn out. And also, another thing I find interesting about Carolyn Smith is that she looks like somebody, a celebrity, and let y'all wait a second to see who that is. But it's Sissy Spacek. That's what she looks like. I don't know if y'all have seen the movie Carrie, but she looks like Carrie. She looks just like her to me. To me, you could just put her in the movie and put her in the same outfits and hair. She would pretty much play that off really well. For those that don't know, Carrie is an old scary movie. It's one of my favorites, and the big scene everybody remembers is when she was on stage prom night, and then this pig's blood comes dripping down on top of her. Yeah, really nasty. But anyway, cool movie, but back to the point. She does look like Carrie, but her music is amazing. And make sure you all check her CD out. And again, it's called Half About Being a Woman. And speaking of new music, I also stumbled upon another artist, Travis Garland. I'm sorry, not Gardner. And he's actually, I think he used to be a part of a group that was in Texas. I can't swear to it, but I think he was actually a member of a group before. But he's also branched out on his own now. He has a new EP out called The Motel Pool. And his voice sounds very similar to Justin Timberlake and Robin Thicke. Actually, it kind of sounds like if you mesh both of their voices together, that's what you would get is Travis Garland. So his music is good. There's 4 songs on his EP, The Motel Pool. All 4 of them are jamming. I really like them. It's only about $3, I think, on iTunes. But the thing that's interesting about him, and I think will be interesting when he releases his full-length album, is how he dodged those comparisons with Justin Timberlake and Robin Thicke, because they're going to come, because he sounds just like them. So I did a full review of his EP as well, and it's called Get Into the Motel Pool. Also, when you check that out on my website, you'll see a video that has snippets of each of those songs, so you get a chance to check those out and see if you would like to buy it or purchase it on iTunes. So make sure you check out both of those reviews. Again, Carolyn Smith, The Half of Carolyn Smith, and also Travis Garland, Get Into the Motel Pool, both at www.peauxeticexpressions.com. And this is me signing out, actually, for the year. This is my last video, 2013. So I will see you all next year in a couple of weeks.